Hello. Today I want to talk about how to create your own Bitcoin wallet and move your funds into your own custody. 5 steps that we're going to follow. Download the software, create a new wallet by generating private keys, and then getting a receiving address and using that to withdraw from an exchange to Sparrow. Sparrow Wallet is the name of the software wallet that I prefer to use. It is Bitcoin only and open source code, meaning it's got a lot of eyes, a lot of developers are taking a look at it and making sure that there's no malware or anything suspicious embedded in it. So let's jump right in. So on your web browser, you can navigate to sparrowwallet.com and hit download. Under the download page, you can just find whichever version is appropriate for your operating system, and then download that. And please make sure to follow these instructions to verify the release. That's an important security step and helps you ensure that the file that you downloaded and you're about to install has not been compromised. So once you do that, we're going to open up Sparrow. So when you open up Sparrow, you're going to be welcomed with this menu screen right here. You can just hit New Wallet. You can also find it under File, New Wallet. You're going to name this wallet, Wallet Tutorial Video 1. You can name this whatever you want. Going to hit Create Wallet. And I'm not going to go over any of this technical aspect of policy type and script type or any of that. We're going to go straight into new or imported software wallet. We're going to select here 12 words and we're going to hit generate new. Now, these 12 words are your private keys. They are the English version of your password to your wallet, for lack of better words. There's definitely better explanations and more thorough explanations than that, but think of this as the keys that unlock your building or your safety deposit box. And there are some very important rules of the road, best practices right here. Never share your seed phrase with anyone. Keep a backup copy of it offline in a secure location. Okay, so these are the two important rules to keep in mind when dealing with private keys. So today, what you're going to do is write these down on a piece of paper as a start, and then store them in a secure location. Once you do that, you're going to hit confirm backup. It's going to ask you to re-enter those same words. All right. Once you do that, you hit re-enter words. So I'm going to write down these words and be right back. So after writing them down, I'm going to hit re-enter words and start typing them in the same order. So this is going to be an important step, of course. And one thing I want to point out is that, of course, I won't be using this specific wallet for the remainder of the tutorial. I just want to show you what this leads to. So after typing them out, you just follow the blue buttons, create key store, import key store, and there it is. Your seed has been created, generated, and you can hit apply. We're going to select no password, and that's it. Your wallet is now good to go. You can navigate to various tabs right here. Like I said, I'm not going to go into the details of any of these specifically, but I'm going to go to my receiving tab because that's where I'm going to grab this address or use this QR code and navigate to my Strike app and show you how you can scan that code and send some funds to this wallet. So I went ahead and opened another wallet where I have not shared the private keys on the recording online. And I'm going to use that to do the same thing where I went to the receive tab and just I'm going to grab a receiving address by scanning this QR code on my Strike app. I'm going to select Bitcoin. Boom. We're going to send, say, 50. We'll do 25. We'll do 25,000 sats. If you don't know what sats are, these are just the smallest unit of Bitcoin, which is 100 millionth of a Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is divisible by, one Bitcoin is equal to 100 million sats. And I'm going to select the priority fee, which is $1.10 at the moment. Hit next, and it's gonna be a total of 26,068 sats. I'm gonna hit confirm, and that's it. Gonna hit OK, and we should be seeing the confirmation, this transaction, show up on our Sparrow software in a second. So I'll be waiting, and I'll come right back as soon as it shows up. So as you can see here, I navigated to the transactions tab, and one thing you might notice is that there are some test transactions that I've run in the past. And the one that we just sent, as you can see, is unconfirmed, 25,000 sats, and it's just waiting to be confirmed. What that means is it's waiting to be picked up by a miner and included into a block. And that's it. So now we've gone over these few steps. Let's just go over it again. We downloaded the software called Sparrow Wallet, open source, Bitcoin only. We created a new wallet by generating private keys, which we saved a backup offline. We then generated a receiving address just on our software, and we used that to withdraw from an exchange, Strike, also Bitcoin only, into our Sparrow wallet. So we spoke about the seed phrase and how you should keep a backup offline. Another best practice is to withdraw from exchanges using the Bitcoin network or on-chain. You want your transaction to be recorded on the Bitcoin blockchain. Otherwise, it's like trusting that someone will deposit your cash to your account. Why not just do it yourself in a verifiable manner? Also, when withdrawing from an exchange, run a small test, 5 or 10% of your funds, just to make sure that the address is correct, that there's no errors, no typos, no nothing. Then you can withdraw the rest. Bitcoin is freedom money, and with great freedom comes great responsibility. Never reuse the same withdrawal address or same receiving address. Your wallet can generate billions of receive addresses, so use them. Anytime you reuse a Bitcoin address, you're making it easier for others to track your financial activity, and you're leaking private information like your balance or other transactions. Today, we went over Sparrow Wallet, which is a desktop software. There are some phone apps, something like Nunchuck or bluewallet. There are plenty of others out there, so please do your research first and use the one that you feel comfortable using. There's also another option, which is going to be hardware wallets. Those are going to be separate devices to store your keys offline, ideal for large amounts and maybe long-term savings. I'll go over that topic in my next video and explain the difference between hardware wallets, software wallets, and when you should use either. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your feedback in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.